Hi there, my name's Nethergam, and today we're playing Factorio. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. When we last left off, we were working on our little mall here, which I think is coming out fairly well. There's still a couple of things that could get added to it, but I don't know if we're making a ton of them. I could add, like, stone bricks, maybe? Am I making stone bricks? I must be. I don't remember how. Oh, just here. Okay. Yeah, maybe. I might add stone bricks to them all. Who knows? But before all of that, I think I want to start progressing in some of the things that I need to progress in. Like, start to actually work towards more science, right? Because we're just not there. So we're going to need things like sulfur and plastic. Both of those, essentially. Start with petroleum gas. So, crude oil to petroleum gas via oil refinery. So, oil refineries are going to be a big part of that. I might automate oil refineries at some point, but I think for now, we will just sort of... Oh, actually, whoa, interesting. Well, actually, you know, that's great, because I was thinking, like, this takes 5 ingredients, right? So if we're using the train system that we had been using, I don't know how I would have solved that problem, necessarily, right? But now that we're doing this sort of new 1 input, 1 output kind of thing, or like, that doesn't really have anything to do with it necessarily. We design these in such a way, I think, that having multiple inputs is not particularly unrealistic, right? So, you know, if we wanted to put oil refinery factory here, we could have an input here, we could have an input here, we could have an input here, and then an output somewhere, right? Or, you know, 2 inputs and an output. So that would give us like up to 8 different items, potentially, keeping the same train length that we already have. Speaking of which, this is a 4-car train that doesn't have a second locomotive. Oh, might have to fix that. But, for now, I think we got to start with just oil, producing oil. We've got a little oil thing right here. This has not been set up particularly well. I'd like to have it be one of these. So it might mean just building on top of these copper nodes, but I might extend the track out this way. Put one of the new stations here. I don't know how it export it. I don't know. Let's go figure it out. Let's go think about it. Let's go think about what we're gonna do with that oil node, and then I think somewhere. I was originally thinking up here, but maybe that doesn't make any sense with where the oil is. Maybe it makes more sense to put it down here. Maybe this will be our oil, like, processing and refining kind of stuff. So we'll create a little, obviously we'll put our little pump jacks here, and then just spit crude oil. Let's see. If crude oil is used for literally nothing else, then maybe it makes sense just to process it right on site. Petroleum gas. Obviously, I can make barrels. I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. Coal, sulfur. These are just barrels. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else that, like, uses crude oil. And I don't know if there would be anything. That's like saying that stuff is gonna use iron ore. I don't think that's how this works. So I think I can safely say that crude oil will not be used for anything. Petroleum gas is a liquid, right? I think. Oh, yes. For putting onto a fluid wagon as opposed to a cargo wagon, right? So I think even though it's called a gas, I assume it counts as like a liquid for like storing in tanks and putting into cargo wagons. So I don't really know what the stack size is going to be, if stack size is really a thing that we take into consideration. It just says 25k storage volume, so it's that amount. And then this is also 25k storage volume. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking we might actually just put the oil refineries right here. Just have a little oil refinery situation here. Pipe all the crude oil, or some of the crude oil. I probably won't tap every single one of these just yet, because I don't think we're gonna have that kind of I don't think we're gonna be able to use that kind of volume, but we'll see. And then, so a couple of refineries here. Spit the petroleum gas into a train car somehow. Oh, you know what? I don't need an input for this, because this is the start. So I don't need two things. I just need a train that picks up the petroleum gas. Okay, cool. I was thinking like, oh no, where am I gonna put a second station so I can do inputs and outputs? I don't need that. I don't need both. So let's go take a look. Oh no, we're not here yet. Hopefully there's not too many trees around. It doesn't seem like it. All right, cool. There's a few. But this is pretty nice. Let's see, what do we got here? 229, 198. I don't really know exactly what these mean. Like, is there a 100%? Ooh, 501. Let me grab some of these guys. $562. So we'll probably just hit some of these high yield ones. But again, I'm not entirely sure what that means relative to, like, is there a baseline? Is there a 100? Is 100 some consistent amount where it's like, oh yeah, the base oil node gives you some amount, some volume of oil, and then 462 is 462% of that baseline or something like that. I don't quite know. But anyway, we have a couple of 500s. I'll probably just start with these two for now, and then we'll just see how that impacts. See how that if that's gonna be able to support my plastic and sulfur needs. And if not, then we'll tap some more. But I have a feeling it will probably be fine. The little I have played with oil so far seems like you get quite a lot of bang for your buck with oil. I feel like oil goes pretty far. It's pretty easy to collect. You collect it pretty fast. It processes pretty well, and then you don't need a whole ton of it to make a fair amount of the resources, right? So I feel like for just a couple of train loads full of petroleum, you get quite a bit of plastic, if I remember correctly. We'll see. We'll see if it all supports what I'm trying to do. All right. That's a fair bit of trees dealt with. Let's get some train station shenanigans going. So I'm gonna start with this guy. And that's gonna go, we'll put it one. I kind of like to have it one tile away from the intersection, just so that I know for sure that there's plenty of room for it. And then we'll grab this guy. Just put that right in there. So yeah, we're totally blowing through this copper patch, but not the end of the world, I don't think. I don't think I'm really gonna, I mean, I've barely touched this. There's still hundreds of thousands in all of these things. And, you know, I mean, we're eating through it. No, it's probably quite a bit less than when we started, but I'm not super worried about not having enough copper or anything like that. So let me grab my little twisty intersection. We'll do the same thing. We'll just sort of kick it off that way. And then let's go ahead and undo that just so that the What are these called? The termite bots. Termite bots will not destroy a tree that I have marked for deconstruction. It seems like, so. That's probably good in some ways. But I kind of wish it just would. I don't really need all these. I don't even know if this intersection is going to go the whole way, so I'm not going to really worry too much about that. But there we go. Okay, so just throw another on there, and there we go. Let me go actually just go ahead and start taking this down, I think. The excess, because like we're certainly not gonna go this way. And then I don't think we're gonna go down either, to be honest. I think this is just gonna be a place to turn around. Beans. So we'll just get rid of all these, like that. It's gonna be a couple of leftover ghosts, but that's okay. All right, that should be plenty to get us started here with this. And then this is gonna be a totally new little factory type, because this is gonna be, we're gonna sort of use our imaginary middle line and keep it to the left here. Just so we have plenty of room to do any of the piping or anything. I mean, I assume we're not gonna have any trouble with that, but so let me go ahead and make at least one of those just to using ghosts. And then, because I don't actually know how big they are. They are that big, okay. It's not bad. In, I assume, is oil. Out, I assume, is petroleum gas. Do I need something else for that? Water? No, doesn't look like it. Okay. So, this I think will do... I think I'll just sort of start with 6. That seems like it might be sort of overkill for what I'm doing, but I think it's a good size, just sort of visually. We'll keep a little space there. Like that. Look, it's kind of squarish, which I like. And then I don't really know why there's several inputs and several outputs. And I kind of think, ooh, yeah, kind of don't want it that. So let's do that. There we go. That's better. So yeah, not entirely sure. But I think I'm essentially going to go like this. Probably not really necessary, but especially with, huh? That's interesting. I wonder why that does that. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll bring this in like here, you know? Yeah, I like that. Cool. And then, I think maybe we'll take, well, I should just do that exact same thing, maybe? Oh, not quite, actually. These are in a different configuration, so. But I think I want 2 pipes. So why don't we go, are you for real? Like, is this for real? I can't do, like, anything with these. So I think I'll just run these straight. Like so. They're not gonna... I think I might actually want to make sure they can, so let me do this instead. Whoop, okay. That lives there, I guess. And then this will go there, and there. And that way we can do this. I wonder why regular pipes are so weird about ghosting. I guess they're just weird. All right, so this is gonna be our petroleum output. And we're gonna start with a couple of buffer storage tanks just so we, you know, they can work. They can do their thing while we're maybe 6. Again, maybe overkill, maybe not enough at all. It remains to be seen. But yeah, just a couple of these, and then I think what I might do is... This doesn't make any sense anymore. So let me grab, just real quick, just so I can blueprint this. This is what, 3? And I'm actually just going to, I'm going to do it this way. Oh? Oh? Oh. Okay. I guess we do it this way. All right, cool. So, I'm gonna need one of these. Pump. This is for moving stuff to the train, right? Yes. 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 I was kind of thinking 4, maybe like that. And then these need power. Yes. And then maybe just 1 like that. Don't love that doesn't sit evenly. So maybe like that instead. That way, as I connect them together, that should fit correctly. And then I don't think I need anything else really. So if I take that and I put it in as a blueprint, and then theoretically this can go out. Does that work? Does it work just to flip them in order to pull stuff out of a tank? I think so. So if I do that and then that should give me 2 trains worth, I think. Cool. And then I guess I can put a train here, but it won't matter. So let's get some track first. But let me go ahead and run some pipe here. Is it going to be there? Yeah, I guess it's going to be there. Perfect. 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 Lovely. Maybe visually that kind of makes sense. Again, it doesn't super matter since I don't have, since sneak through allows me to basically walk through pipes. But, you know, I just sort of like to have these as, oh, beans. Let's make these actually a little bit more visually distinct from the other car's worth. And then I think I'll go like that. Yeah, it doesn't super matter when I'm dealing with this kind of distance, but I think it's fine. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. And then these 2 are going to be the inputs from the pump jacks. So let's get maybe 2 of those. So probably gonna need power. And I was gonna do this one and this one. Pump jacks there and there. We'll get power there, and then we'll go ahead and run this over here. Oh, just like that. Awesome. All right, those are already working. Cool. So, do I need to buffer these? I might just for... it doesn't matter. I can just leave them. I can just leave them stopped. So what am I working with here? 25 pipe to grounds and 66 pipes. Not a ton. Let's go ahead and start with my oil refinery. So I'm going to need 5 more. And then 5 more storage tanks. And while that's all cooking, let's go grab some more pipes. Since we're not super far away from the old base. Oh, right. Oops, I totally forgot. Thank you to the comments, letting me know that I had wood. I have wood in my belts here, or in fact, turrets. I don't know where those came from. But that's not coal. That's not coal at all. Where did those come from? How did those get put there? I wonder if I did something dumb. Because I don't know how a train possibly could have showed up here. Since this is the only train. But somehow, I guess I was putting turrets in trains. I don't think I was putting turrets in that train, though. Anyway, somehow that ended up, somehow that ended up with turrets in it. Or something. And turrets ended up on the belt. Thank you to that comment. Because I did not notice that at all. Like, I was hanging out there building that second power station. And paid no attention to the fact that that whole other power thing wasn't working at all. So now we're actually making quite a bit more than what we were making before, because a big chunk of my power wasn't working at all. All right, anyway, we are here to can't believe I didn't notice that at all. Here to grab some pipes. Boy, inventory's getting a little rough. So we have 300 regular pipes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get quite a few of these, and then we're gonna need some more pipes. Cool. All right, hopefully that'll help us out quite a bit. Yeah, 75 should be enough for what I want to do here, I think. So let's real quick head back to the refinery area and see if we can get this thing at least turned on before the end of the episode here. Don't have any track or anything, so we're not going to be able to do anything particularly exciting with it yet, but hopefully in the near future, hopefully next episode, basically, we'll get it up and running. I'll finish the track and stuff in between episodes. That way we can get all the logistics and stuff worked out. All right, so we're gonna need oil refineries. I'm gonna set these up not like that. Thank you very much. That powered I did not consider in any way, shape, or form. So this will just sit like that. And we'll just do, I'm trying to stay away from the pipes. We'll just do that. And then go here. I might tweak where these are. Oh, that's my last one. At some point, but for now, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna need to actually set that up if I want it to be set up. So actually, instead of doing this, just for now, this will be semi-temporary. I just want it up and running. I'm just gonna bring. Oh, okay. Bring this way. And connect it like this. Just so that we've got power and it's connecting to here, and we can get these things at least up and running. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this to this, and then these guys. That to that. That to that. so. Lovely. And then we'll do the other side. Let's just do the undergrounds there. There. Do I have to tell it to do anything? I do, but it only has the one recipe, so I assume that means later I will have other recipes. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I didn't even think about that. Why don't I do this then? There we go. Just to keep it a little cleaner, save myself some pipes. There. Okay. Cool. And then we'll do the same thing here. Where we don't need any of these. So that will go there. That will go there. There. Nope, not there. That's already hooked up. Okay, cool. And then there. Nope. Can I get it all the way here? Can, sweet. All right, there and there and there. Okay, awesome. And then we'll put our, whoops, didn't mean to make another one. There. All right, real quick, let me start hooking these up. Oh. That's fine. There. There. And we'll just hook that up there. Go this way. We'll go there. Oh, and by there, I mean there. And then here. Is that right? Yeah. Dang. There. And then there. And there we go. These should be up and running. Make a petroleum gas. And now we got petroleum gas going into the tanks. And we're good to go, essentially. Cool. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave this just like this for now. Because it's functioning. It's running. We're making petroleum gas. We're outputting it into the tanks. Let me just make sure nobody's like stuck. And I, in fact, do have petroleum getting exported properly and moved into the tanks properly. Cool. All right. So there we go. We've got petroleum gas getting cooked up. Again, remains to be seen if this is going to be enough production or enough drilling or enough whatever. We'll see. But for now, I think we're okay. So, I think that'll do it for this episode. When I come back with more Factorio, I will have built this out, at least to the degree that we have up to now. I'll get the track in, I'll get the loop in, I'll get some signaling done as necessary. And then we'll have this, and then it's so weird. Okay, hold on, that must be in the blueprint. But it's not. Am I crazy? Like there's no little bit of stone there, right? Why is it there? And I'm pretty sure that's in other versions of this. I have no radar on any of those stations. Ah, great. That's another thing I need to do, is really up my radar game. But I've seen this before. How did it get here? If it's not in the blueprint, which it doesn't seem to be in the blueprint. Unless it is. Unless I just can't see it. Wait, this is the wrong blueprint. Dummy. I still feel like I'd be able to see it. It's a little tough because it's so tall. But doesn't look any different. Oh, no, I think I can see them there. Yeah. I don't know if I can get to all of it. All right, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll fix that later. Anyway, that's going to have to do it for this episode. Yeah, when I come back, I'll have this all built, and then we will go ahead and set up the train and start setting up plastic production. Because that's going to be an important next step, I think. Not bad. Not bad. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again, and I hope you have an incredible day. Okay, bye! Thank you again for watching the video. If you'd like to see more from me, feel free to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when my videos go live. I'd also very much love to hear from you down in the comments below.